Good afternoon or evening, wherever you are, or morning, who knows. I'm, of course, the Big Mike1983. Welcome to our TurboGrafx 16 block. Keep going. GG Latmackie with some powered golf, of course. We're going to keep the party going with some Ninja Spirit, which, as you saw in the little blurb between screens, yeah, it is the first game I ever learned how to speedrun. Back when the 12-hour challenge was more of a thing, I picked it up, learned it over the course of a weekend, so highly recommended. There's really only one big area that is a pain to learn, but once you do, it all becomes muscle memory, and that is the soon-to-be-known by more Ninja Pit of Death. But anyway, let's get started. So, yeah, there are a couple different modes you can play here. It does have an arcade mode, which is very punishing. And as you can see right above Talkzilla, photosensitivity warning. When I beat the game, there is going to be a lot of flashing. So if you are sensitive to that, beware. But let's get started. Oh my god, no! No! Father! So we are going to, basically for the entire run, be using the, of course, most appropriate ninja weapon, which is dynamite. That's right. We're just going to keep hup-hupping to the right until these guys get a little bit closer, and then we're just going to blow them all up. So now I have powered up dynamite, which, playing on TurboGrafx 16, basically means you have a machine gun on your hands. And I have my first Ninja Spirit. So they are going to move slightly after I do, but they are going to attack at the same time. And next stage, I will get into a game mechanic that really helps with things. So we're going to go ahead. Normally, if you're going for world record, you're only going to want to have one Ninja Spirit. And the reason that is because of screen lag. But I'm trading frames for firepower, as ninjas do sometimes. So, we have ninjas popping out of wells, who just come out to die. Then we have the first boss of the game, Ashura, and we're gonna try and get the quick kill if we can. We want everybody to be a little bit off, and then we're just going to put grenades at its head. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. But goodbye. And in the Game Boy version, that boss takes approximately forever to finally die and fall off the screen. Alright, so now I will talk about one of my favorite game mechanics in this, and that is how your spirits will move slightly after you do, but they will attack at the same time. And what that lets you do is, basically, I can jump and then attack down. And since my spirits are still on the ground, they will do the same attack I do, but since they're on the ground, they drop a grenade. Why that's important here is killing enemies that crawl up behind you really helps you reduce lag, and it is, generally safer because you don't have them, up your ninja butt when you're trying to just get through this level. So I call it grenade drifting, but that's because I make up stupid names for something. Oh no, we got hit with an exploding bowling ball. Alright, so now we have the Axe Ogre, who will kill me in one hit, so if we don't get the quick kill, I'm going to jump around a bit. We got it, though. Now we're going to jump to escape lag, because that's what ninjas do. Alright, we're doing okay so far. Alright, so this is the swamp stage. This is the first real run killer stage, because we are going to run into zombie Danny DeVitos. Zombie DeVitos are giant angry samurai who will kill you with one slice. So we really want to try and kill them as soon as we see them. I think we're past that now, though. And then, even though you're past that, so we have the second half of the stage, which is going to have a bunch of bow staff monks in the swamp. And bow staff monks are a big pain throughout most of the game, because what they will do is stand there and then huck their bows at you, and if they hit you, it's an insta-kill, and if they run into you, it deals 3 HP of damage. So now we're gonna fight Hanzo the Ninja and teach Hanzo that you cannot parry explosions. Sorry, Hanzo. Tough lesson. And now we climb. So this actually, while derusting, this stage has killed me. Oh wait, no, we're not there yet. Sorry, hold on. So we are in the hallway of the Sickle Ninja, and these guys will also kill me in one hit, and they're a little bit dangerous because their sickles will actually parry my projectiles. So sometimes they will take out an explosive before it kills them, and then they just bop me. It's not fun. Yeah, see, like that guy just tanked a bunch of my explosions. But we're good now. So now we're going to run up top and then occasionally just drop a grenade at our feet, because the explosion is large enough to take out anything coming above the ceiling at me. So what's really fun in the Game Boy version is you can't see the entire screen at one time. So if you're up top, you don't know where those pits are. Alright, so now we have to deal with a slightly slowly falling ceiling, with then going into the boss I hate the most in the game, which is the Twin Rocks. That's literally what they are. They are just 2 big boulders. And they have one desire, and that is to squish. Oh no! Oh, how did I survive that? I do not know how I just squeezed out of that boulder, but we did it. I can't believe that happened during a marathon. I've had that happen before. So this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the climbing stage, and the climbing stage is actually very dangerous because of what we will eventually be calling cave fart clouds. There are going to be explosions here, and if one of them hits you center mass, it will kill you, because it does not give you iframes, and it will just trigger so many times in a row that you just die. It is unpleasant, to say the least. But we are slowly but surely climbing up, kind of sucking at it. Oh, big whiff. Should be able to make that jump. There we go. And then, this ninja's about to learn, never bring a kite to a dynamite fight. Kite ninjas embarrassed for all eternity. Now this one is the big run killer stage. What we're gonna have here is the first appearance of the Ronin, these guys. They will kill you with one hit with their sword, and then we have these also showering kunai coming at us, and honestly, sometimes they'll just do so much damage that I don't have a choice for the level, and I'm just gonna die. But sometimes the hitboxes are incredibly wonky in this game. And now we have to deal with a barrage of kite ninjas, eager to overcome their boss's failure at killing me. And then bow staff monks. Oh my god. There's so much stuff on screen. Alright, we only have 1 HP left. This is not great. One errant kunai is going to take us out. So I'm doing all I can. Oh, and he got me! Alright, yeah, we took way too much damage in the first part of the stage. So now, unfortunately, we have to go into this part of the level unarmed. Or not as armed. But we quickly get our power up back, and I at least have 1 ninja spirit to back me up. So, like I said, that's why this stage is called the Run Killer, because it is brutal. If you take too many of those kunai hit in the very beginning, as you saw, you're just kind of hosed for the rest of the stage. Alright, but we're at the boss, and this is the easiest boss in the game. Our job is to stand here and do nothing. We're gonna have a bunch of Danny DeVito zombies show up, and they're just gonna keep swinging until they explode. You're gonna get all tuckered out and die. You can technically throw grenades at their heads, but honestly, just having them explode works much better. The worst thing you can do in this stage is jump around. They will eventually corner you and probably kill you. So, finding this out was basically the big game changer in learning the speedrun. You don't have to worry about it. They just explode on their own after a while. See, they got all tuckered out. And now, the final stage of the game, the cave. So the cave is going to have a lot of cave fart clouds, as you can see. Their location is fixed. Their fire rate, however, is completely RNG. And then we have Ronin, who are back. So we're just mostly going to keep hopping and hope we don't get cave blown up too badly. Alright, so I don't have my other Ninja Spirit. And now we have the Ninja Pit of Death. So what you have to do here is you quickly fall down, you take a little break. Wow, first try, muscle memory for the win. But the first time learning this is a giant pain. But once you get to the hang of it, yeah, you just remember where you need to fall. And we should be able to just machine gun the boss to death. And done. And photosensitivity alert! Lots of flashing coming up. Alright, sub 1030, not bad for a death in the run. I guess I died at probably the best position because I started like right after where, or right before where I died. And now, no, you are a wolf. Ow! I'm, after the derusting hell I had earlier, I'm surprised that went so well, and I'm glad it did. But yeah, so that is Ninja Spirit. If you are learning, you know, basically out there wanting to learn a new platforming speedrun, highly recommended. There's a bunch of us that know the game. I think there's still some time save up top, but we'll see. Cheese and I are basically the gatekeepers. You have to beat Cheese Viking Game and I to stand a chance. We are forever tied. And yeah, like Dog Developer said, you can learn this in a couple hours. I learned it over the course of a weekend for the 12-hour challenge. A lot of fun. You know, not super complicated, not a whole lot of button mashing because it's, well, turbo graphics, so use that turbo. But yeah, thanks everybody again, and I'm going to go ahead and get us ready for the Packland race, so everyone stick around for that, and keep Retrothon rocking.